Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Beauty of Chess 64. Today we are going to look at a game between Rebecca Harris and Drinkenstein. Rebecca Harris is GM Eric Hansen and Drinkenstein, as everybody knows, is the world champion Magnus Carlsen. This is a bullet game played on Lichess. Bullet chess is a good playground to test your pattern recognition, and this game is a beautiful example of the same. Notice how white gains some important tempo by attacking the black queen, which has ventured too far off early in the game. Carlsen plays the Scandinavian. It's his favorite in short time controls. This is all standard. And here white plays bishop f3, which is usually not played, but anything goes in bullet chess. Knight ge2, this is a weak move. White could have gained the upper hand by playing knight to b5, and after queen e6 check, knight e2, queen d7 and d4. So going back to the game, after knight ge2, black played bishop g4, knight f4 attacking the queen, and after bishop takes, queen takes c2. Notice how black's queen is cut off from his side of the board. This is an important idea to keep in mind, and you will see why. Castles, long castles. Here also queen f5 would have been better. After long castles, white plays the brilliant d3. Black queen is completely cut off from the board, and there are trapping ideas now. Knight f6, here white plays bishop e3. Instead, white could have played rook d1 to set up a trapping net, because after knight d4, queen h3 check, king b8, rook d2, and the queen is trapped. Black could have played g5, and after takes, rook b1, g takes f4, and white gets a queen for a rook and a knight with a winning game. After bishop e3, black played e5, and here white plays rook fc1. From this point onwards, notice how white develops his pieces by attacking the black queen and starts setting up a winning attack. Queen takes pawn and rook a b1, gains tempo and develops the other rook too. Queen a3, knight b5, another tempo, queen a6. And now, can you spot the move here? Try to pause the video and see if you can guess white's next move. It's knight takes a7 check, knight takes a7, and you may think, well, what now? And here comes the surprising rook b6. If black were to move his queen anywhere, then he gets mated. So black has to take the rook. Let's see what happens if black plays queen a5. Can you find a beautiful mate in 2 here? Rook takes c7, king c7, and queen b7. Beautiful. So here Magnus had to take the rook, and after bishop takes c6, knight c6. Can you pause the video and try to spot another tactic here? It's rook takes c6, b takes c6, and queen c6. Black is completely paralyzed. After bishop d6, now white starts to get his another piece into the game, knight e2. And here black played king to b8. Black could have played knight g8 and get his knight on e7, but this is a computer risk move and it is very difficult to find it overboard in a bullet game. So after king b8, white plays bishop to e3, and here black makes the last mistake of the game, knight g4. Do you guys remember the chess idiom, loose pieces fall off? See it in action now. Queen b5 check, king c8, queen a6, king d7, and the final blow, queen a4 check. And here black resigns as he loses the knight. If black would have played king b8, then white has a crushing attack with bishop a7 check, king a8, and white simply has to bring his knight into the game. An example line is knight c3, and after black plays something like e4, knight b5, knight e5, and here there is a mate in 3 moves. Bishop b6 check, king b8, bishop takes pawn, bishop takes bishop, queen a7 check, and queen c7 checkmate. Now, in order to assimilate something which you learn, it is very important to revise the subject at a regular time interval. Be it studies or chess, to impress the subject into your subconscious mind, you need to revise it in the first 24 hours. Say you learn something in the morning, then preferably before going to bed you go through it once again. You need not spend the same amount of time or rather just 10% of the time spent studying earlier, is good enough to strengthen this concept in your mind. Next time you revise on the 7th day and again in a month's time. You need not spend the same amount of time, or rather just 10% of the time spent earlier will do. Next time, you have to revise on the 7th day and again in a month's time. This will help retain the information in your long-term memory. So for this, I've included a timestamp in the comments below which you can click on and revise the game quickly without going through the entire video, which will not take more than 2 minutes. I'll be doing this for all the videos as I strongly feel that revision is very important, or else you tend to forget. How many times have you learned a new rook ending and forgotten it because you didn't revise? So doing this will help ingrain the patterns into your subconscious, and you can do the same after a week and then a month. The revision mode begins now. Cut off. Tempo gain, another tempo gain, tactic, loose pieces fall off. Thank you friends for watching the video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again soon.